Good morning to you too. How are you doing? Oh, good morning. Are you hungry? Do you need some gas before we go on an adventure? Oh, you don't want any gas? What do you want? I sense something. What do you? Oh, you want car parts? Is that car parts? Car parts! Car parts! I locked you in? Yeah. Oh, that's my bad. All right. Okay. There we go. Car parts! Car parts! Today, guys, welcome to a brand new vlog. I have this giant box behind me, as well as this box as well. We're not gonna be installing what's in this box. This is actually a roll cage for the GTR that is over here. Been hiding away, collecting dust. A little bit of a garage queen for me. But we have this large box right here, and we have the camouflage Mercedes. And what we're gonna be doing is, in this box is a carbon fiber hood for the car. It also has some pretty cool vents up at the front for cooling. I think it's going to be awesome. We also have more stuff that we're going to install. We have a blow-off valve. We also have a boost gauge that we're actually going to put. Let me show you guys this. We have a boost gauge that we're going to take out this air vent. We're gonna put a boost gauge right here. So that is gonna be pretty cool to get out of here. But let's open the box. Wait, that's not the car part. It's this fan.
Oh, okay.
You see this?
Is that on the roof or on the ceiling?
You know, if we take this fan and we put it in the front, it can cool the car. So I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Oh, who needs a camo hood when you have a carbon fiber hood? Get a knife. How much wrapping? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they wrapped it this well, because you know it's a carbon fiber hood. Gotta wrap it well. But like, I feel like the wrapping is like more than the hood itself.
There's a piece of wood.
Like, there's a piece of wood in there. That's okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so light.
And shiny.
Is beautiful. All right, let's bring it over here on this box. Just set it down right here.
You can go a little bit more.
No, that's good. That is beautiful. It's so pretty. That looks so much better than that. My gosh, that is, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. All right, we gotta take off this hood now. Say goodbye to the camouflage hood. Surprisingly, it's not actually that hard to take off a hood. Very, very simple. I've never taken off a hood before, so I don't know. What it seems to be is there's two screws right here. There's a screw right there, and then there's another one under there, right there. Same goes with the other side as well. So you have two screws, so basically 4 screws in total. And then on this one, you also have 2 screws right there. So we'll have to unscrew the piece of wood and then mount it onto that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. I love the curves and the vents and the, you know what's really sad though? I thought the vents were actually like working vents, but they're closed off. Still cool though, but these vents are closed off. I mean, maybe if you were like cut a hole through this maybe, but like I thought these actually looked through into the engine. And that would be actually really cool if it did, because the turbo's right here, but unfortunately it doesn't. Maybe we'll cut it open. I don't know. Just pulled off the windshield wiper things that spray water on the car. We won't be needing those anymore. You know, I think we're gonna take these off and actually screw it onto a water slide. I think that's the best option to do. What do you think, boys?
Water slide?
Water, yeah, like a water slide, you know,
Pool.
You know, or like we'll tape them onto the pool and like it'll be a little sprinkler system. Like I think that's the best use for them, honestly. Like, you know, because the carbon hood, we can't put these on the carbon hood, boys. Like that's just, you know, you can't have any. That's too much weight. That's too much weight, you know. Yo, we got the hood going over the car. Don't trip. So here's the car without a hood. I honestly think we should just drive around like this. I think this is our best option, you know, because if you look at it this way, putting on the carbon fiber hood is actually going to add weight. So we actually found that you can unscrew this part, and I think you can actually open up the vents right there. So we're gonna try to unscrew it. Yes! We don't have to like get a rig it and like drill through it. We can just unscrew it. Nice. No. Don't go too far. Please don't go through the carbon. Please don't go through the carbon.
These things are terrible.
Those things right there?
These should be illegal.
Yes. So there's like 9 of those. They're like these little plastic screws, and they strip so easily. So we got 2 of them on there that are completely stripped. Been going at it for like 15 minutes trying to get them off. So our last option is to drill through them. I hope I don't drill through the carbon. If we actually drill through this carbon, I'm literally going to cry. It took so long for this hood to get here because this thing had to ship like overseas too, you know? So.
Oh, come on.
Yes. Oh, we're so close. those. There's another one right over there too that we have to get out. Also, if you guys want to see more car videos on the channel, definitely be sure to leave a like. That was car parts. If you want to see more car parts, car videos, and anything like that, leave a like. We got that screw off. You can see through it though, so the vents are now functional. These vents are gonna sit right over the turbo right here. So the turbo is right there, and you have the downpipe going down. So just for those of you guys that are curious about the car, what I have done to it is I have Army Tricks exhaust from the downpipe all the way back, and then I have a Alpha Performance downpipe right here with a sports Cadillac converter on it. I also have a Alpha air intake. It's like carbon fiber and stuff, pretty fancy. And then the car is also tuned by Alpha Performance as well, just if you guys were curious what else is done to it besides the wrap and stuff. But other than that, that's all the performance mods that are done to it. I mean, soon in this video, we're doing the blow-off valve and the boost gauge as well. Boost gauge isn't really a performance thing, but the blow-off valve is for sure. But yeah, that'll be cool. And I'm really thinking about, oh, is it done?
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
Poke the hole through it, bro.
Wow, that's so
I didn't
nice.
poke a hole through it.
I hope not. I mean, that's the other side. That's the ugly side. This is the beautiful side over here. So, all right, so we're gonna put this thing on the car now. You don't like it, do you?
No.
Why? That looks so cool.
No.
That looks amazing.
You have camo with a black hood.
Are you trying to open it?
Where's that? No.
I got you. There you go.
Just making sure everything's right.
Yeah, everything's good. Let's put it completely down. I want to see what it looks like. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Oh, baby girl, what's your name? What is this?
Seems good.
Is that popcorn good? Let me try some.
No. Only people with good car taste are allowed to eat this. I'm just kidding.
We can loosen the bolts.
You really think it looks that bad?
I just don't know why you would take off the matching hood and put on a non-matching hood.
Carbon fiber, bro. The other hood wasn't carbon fiber.
But the rest of the car is camo.
She's
That
trying to tell you is
isn't
you
camo.
gotta make the whole car carbon fiber now.
That's a bet. We gotta make this carbon fiber, we gotta make the lights carbon fiber, we gotta make the doors carbon fiber, we gotta make the roof carbon fiber, we gotta make the handles carbon fiber, gotta make the wheels carbon fiber, gotta make the trunk carbon fiber, gotta make the tail lights carbon fiber, exhaust carbon fiber, everything carbon fiber. Dude, that looks, honestly, wow. And of course, it has gotten a little dark outside, so we're not gonna be able to see what it looks like in day because carbon fiber in day looks beautiful the way it shines. I'd have to say that this hood is beautiful. There's one small flaw, and when it comes to cars, me, Austin, and Gabe really point things out and see things. So there is a very, very slight gap on this side. You can almost fit your pinky through it. Maybe a little bit down here, you can almost fit the front of your pinky. Now down here, the hood fits very flush, like no problems. Very, very nice, you know, kind of seal. And on the other side, it's fine. And we've tried taking the bolts that are right here and adjusting them a little bit forwards, a little bit backwards. We probably have like, I'd say like 3 millimeters of room to adjust the hood just a little bit forwards and a little bit backwards. And we have readjusted this hood 4 different times and we cannot get it any better. Because if we move it all the way forwards, then it comes off the front here. If we move it all the way backwards, then it actually hits this part. If we put it in the middle, then it's perfect here, perfect in the front, but the side is a little messed up. And there's no in between the moving it front, middle, side. Like you can't go in between those because there's only like 2 to 3 millimeters of room to actually slightly move it forward with the holes that are right here. So kind of disappointing, but it's not the biggest deal. It still fits really nice. But again, that little gap right there is a little triggering, just a little triggering.
At least you can see the turbos.
Totally worth it. You can see the turbos in here. Look at this. I mean, you can kind of see, I mean, there's wires in the way, but like, you can see the downpipe right there. You can see a little bit of this turbo right there, but yeah. Now it is time for the blow-off valve and the boost gauge in the center console. Now that the hood is installed, we have more stuff to install. The blow-off valve and the boost gauge. So right here we have some clamps and some tubing for the blow-off valve. And then right here is the actual blow-off valve itself. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The blow-off valve doesn't seem that hard to install. I've never installed a blow-off valve before. There's only a couple clamps and a couple things to remove and replace. The problem is I don't have any instructions, so hopefully I can pull this off. And I couldn't really find any instructions online for this car. I found some for other models, but not this exact car, so I don't know if it's the same. The hardest part is going to be, surprisingly, the boost gauge is a lot harder to install than the blow-off valve itself. In this box right here, we have the boost gauge. Let me show you guys. Check this thing out. It's actually really cool. And we do have instructions, which is good. So we have a ton of wiring, just a ton of stuff that we're gonna be using. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a headache, I can already tell. But here is the actual boost gauge. So it will tell me how much boost my car is running. Now the best thing is let me show you guys where we're going to be installing this. We're actually going to be taking out this air vent and putting the boost gauge right there. I honestly think that is going to look so sick. Like right there in the middle, like, cause normally boost gauges, they'll be, you know, up here. Some people will put them right here, but right into the dash, like it's a part of the car. I think that is going to look amazing. I really think the boost gauge though is going to give us a ton of headaches just because we have to do so many things. There's so many wires that we have to put through the car, to the electrical system, to the blow-off valve, to some timing gates, to some fuse boxes. It's gonna be a long night, and it is a different day that we're doing this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is a different day. I don't have Gabe and Austin here with me, so I'm kind of by myself unless they decide to come over, but I don't really know. Let's go ahead and start with the easiest thing. We're gonna start with the blow-off valve. Little bit of an update. It is 100 degrees right now, but if you look into here, I have removed everything that we need to remove. Actually, look in here, that's the turbo right there of my car. So the turbo's right here, and then you have the downpipe, which goes down to the exhaust and then back out through the back of the car. So this is the stock anti-surge or blow-off valve right there. So basically, we're going to be removing this and replacing it with this one. Now the car, whenever you let off acceleration, you're gonna hear a huge releasing all the pressure. It's really cool. All I gotta do is get that little guy out and then hook that little guy up and we'll be good. All right, there it is. The stock blow-off valve. I got it in a towel because it's very hot. The engine's still kind of hot. Not probably the smartest thing I should be doing while working on it. It's not that hot, but if you get close to the turbo, it's pretty hot. But I couldn't wait. It would literally take this turbo to cool down to like normal temperature. It would probably take like 3 hours because it's so hot. But there's the stock blow-off valve right there. Now it's time to put in the new one. All right, there we go. It's installed. Now it's time to do all the tubing. Everything is pretty much done. That is the new blow-off valve right there. All we have to do now is very simple. All we have to do is we gotta run this tube from the blow-off tip, the blow-off valve right there, to the back of the intake manifold. And then we have to run one more tube. This one's very short, should be very simple. And then pretty much attach these to there, somewhat like that. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, look at those shoes, by the way. What are those? I'm gonna go do that real quick and we should be done in just a second. I'm sweaty, my hands are disgusting. I'm bleeding as well. My shirt is pretty dirty. If anyone wants to buy this Unspeakable shirt, there's clean ones in the description, I promise. But I'm okay because the blow-off valve is installed. I look like a crazy like caveman or something. I promise guys, I'm okay. My car engine bay is just dirtier than I thought it was. Everything is installed. Everything is ready to go. So we pretty much had to run this wire going back here, and I had to make all these clamps adjustments to the intake manifold. This wire right here runs all the way to the blow-off valve, which is behind there. Now, I'm pretty much putting everything back in the car. Once I get everything back in the car, we'll be ready to start it up, and hopefully everything works. Hopefully sounds good. I'm sure everything will work fine. I just hope it sounds good. I do want to go ahead and say one thing. I am kind of worried. I don't think we're going to be able to install the boost gauge because there's a little bit of a problem. Let me explain without getting super confusing and technical and weird. You see these little things? This right here, this little nozzle right here. This little nozzle goes to the blow-off valve for pressure or air. Now to install a boost gauge, you need one of these going to the blow-off valve and one of these going to the boost gauge to read the pressure. Now the problem is I don't have two of these because it's for the boost gauge. It's for the boost gauge. That is a little bit of a problem. And plus, I don't know if I can put two of these on the same line because I don't know if it will take away pressure from the boost. I'm not really sure how it works exactly. I'm not super technical into car stuff. I know car stuff, but I'm not like a mastermind about it. So I'm not really sure if I can do it because I don't want to mess anything up. I know how to install the boost gauge. It's simple. It's not that hard to install. Yes, it's a lot of steps to install. It's probably going to take like 2 or 3 hours because you have to go through the firewall of the car and all this crazy stuff. But I don't know exactly how to do it because I have a wastegate and I'm going to have the boost gauge. So I don't really know if I can put two of these things on the same line coming from the intake manifold. Hopefully that makes sense. I personally just don't want to risk messing anything up. I'm going to talk to some other people that actually make the boost gauge and I'm going to ask them what I should do and I might have to order some extra parts for it. That's kind of disappointing, but at the end of the day, it's just a little gauge that tells me my boost. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't change performance or anything like that. So if I do end up doing it, I'll show you guys in another vlog for sure. But let's go ahead and finish this car, put everything back together and start it up. Now for the serious moment of truth. I have everything together except for the plates. So the only thing I gotta put on is this is a battery cover plate, turbo plate, intake plate, and then the main engine cover plate. That's all I have to put on. Oh my gosh, I look terrible. I look so sweaty. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working hard. You don't have to put those on for the car to work. I just wanna make sure everything's good, everything's connected before I put all that stuff on and have to take it off just in case something's wrong. So let's grab the keys, and this is my first time hearing it. Oh, I hope everything works fine. I hope I didn't like miss a bolt or something. That would be bad. Here we go. Okay, first start up with the new blow-off valve. Ooh, okay. Let's try a light rev. No! Did you hear that? No! What? Guys, listen to this. Ready? Ready? No! That is so insane. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put everything back together and we're gonna go on a drive. Oh my gosh. Guys, we got it installed. Check this out. Oh, Lord. That sounds ridiculous. Say 100% worth it. Wow. Oh my god. If you guys couldn't hear by the extremely loud whoosh, the car sounds ridiculous now. So now we're gonna, dude, can I film your car?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so we got Andrew's ice cream truck. Andrew's ice cream truck. Yo, show me what's in the back though. Hold on. Oh no. What is that? Look at that port. What? Go inside the sub. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's what we call an ice cream truck, boys.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to Walmart.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, in the ice cream truck. 4 what? 12-inch subs?
Yep. 12.
4 12s.
Power acoustic.
We're gonna go to Walmart and pick up some food because we're hungry, and we're gonna see what 4 12 sounds like in an ice cream truck. We're back, we got some pizza and stuff, and I really need to go shower, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's unfortunate that we weren't able to install a boost gauge, but personally, I think it's already so late at night. If I was to start installing that boost gauge, I'd be up till 2 or something in the morning. It'd be ridiculous. But I think it's best to save it for another day, and when I do get installed, of course, I'll show you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was such an awesome video. I mean, I think this car has turned out incredible. With the new carbon hood and the blow-off valve, it's a machine. It's ridiculous. Good night. Good night. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more car videos on the channel, let me know by just leaving a like on this video. That's all I need you guys to do is leave a like on this video, and I'll be sure to bring you guys more car videos, because me, I mean, you guys know me. Come on, like, you just watched this whole entire video. You guys know I'm into cars. Obviously, look, like, what? So if you guys want to see more car videos, because I do a lot of car related stuff in real life, but I usually don't film most of it just because I feel like you guys don't enjoy it too much. But if you want to see more car videos, all I need you guys to do is leave a like and show your support. The more likes, that will let me know that you guys want to see more car videos. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna go take a shower because I smell probably the worst I've ever smelled in a while. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a shower. All right, have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. Oh, and I'll see you guys in another vlog in a couple days. Okay.